What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another beer review. Today we're looking at one of this year's Bourbon County variants. This is their Bourbon County brand Bananas Foster Stout. I was lucky enough to pick up multiple bottles of everything that hit my area on Black Friday. That includes the Bananas Foster, the Backyard Stout, the regular, and the Eagle Rare. Was able to get multiples of each of those. However, I did not get any prop because I live nowhere near Chicago. As well as I did not pick up any of the Angel's Envy because the state I live in caps their beer ABV sales at 15%, and that one came in right above it. But I will hunt me down a bottle for sure. But today it's all about the Bananas Foster. I was really looking forward to this one whenever they first announced it. Huge fan of Bananas Foster. It says on here, Bananas Foster Stout aged in bourbon barrels with bananas, almonds, cassia bark, and natural flavors. Looks like it was bottled on August 27th of this year, 2023. Clocking in at 13.9% ABV. Also says develops in the bottle for up to 5 years. Not sure about how long those bananas are going to last in there, but we shall see. Multiple bottles. We'll see in a couple of years. Enjoying a snifter. Check. Got it covered. Like I said, really looking forward to this one. Let's crack her up. Full disclosure, I did have this on tap on Black Friday. One of my local shops tapped this one as well as the Backyard. And then some random guy was kind enough to open his Eagle Rare and share it. And I got a sip of that. Spoiler alert, it's fabulous. All right, here we go. Dark brown coming out of there as it hits, turns solid black in the snifter there. Very, very faint, maybe a little over half a finger ahead going on there, dissipating really quick. High ABV in those adjuncts. That makes sense. Kind of a mocha head going on there. Yeah, it's going quick. Slight lacing on the glass. Let's get a nose in her. Picking up those classic Bourbon County notes. The big chocolate. What was this? 13.9%. You do get kind of the alcohol fumes coming off on this. There is a nice little banana quality to it. It's like a breadiness, like a banana bread sort of going on there. Light cinnamon kind of down there in the background as well. Not picking up any of those, what do they say, almonds. Don't get much of that in there. It's just kind of like a chocolate banana bread going on in here. Smells delicious. Diving in. Cheers. Right up front, I do get that burst of just like that chocolate that you usually get out of the Bourbon County. Big, big fudgy chocolate notes. There is some banana in there as well. It's kind of like a little chocolate covered banana action going on in there. And then about midway, kind of that cinnamon cassia bark thing comes in and kind of overpowers those bananas. Yeah, that banana pop doesn't hit very long um, before that cinnamon comes and kind of like overpowers it a little bit. It does come back just a little faintly in the finish. That alcohol is present in there. It has a nice warming feeling, especially in the back of the throat and going down. 13.9%, I kind of expect that. I'm wondering how that will kind of fall off as it ages a little bit. It's a little distracting from the beer. Yeah, this one's pretty decent. Kind of falls short of where I hoped it would be. I was really hoping those bananas would be a little bit more present in the taste than they are. They're there, especially in the front, this little banana pop, but then they kind of just disappear. The banana's like really muted as compared to kind of that cinnamon cassia bark thing going on. Don't pick up any of the almond type stuff going on. I wish that the bananas were amped up just another notch. I wish that this had a little bit more banana to it. And maybe the cassia bark knocked down just a hair. I wish it was just a little bit more balance between the cinnamon and the bananas. If you're calling it a bananas foster, I want those bananas throughout the whole experience, and that's not happening. There's an initial pop, and then it disappears, and then ever so slightly comes back in the finish. But if it's a bananas foster and bananas are the highlight of the dessert of the beer, I want it throughout the whole thing. I don't want it to be lost with any of the other adjuncts. I want them to marry well and play together nicely, and that's just not happening in this one. I do like this beer. It just falls short of what I was hoping for. This is a re-release of the 2017 prop. I never got to try that one, so I can't compare if that one was better than this one. But there's just a disjoin between the level of banana and the level of kind of cinnamon going on this. But it's Bourbon County. It's delicious stuff. I'm in no way upset that I have multiple bottles. It'll be interesting to see kind of how this does develop. I don't think those bananas will last in there much for the 5 years that it says it can go for. But I'm not upset that I got multiple bottles at all. I think this one's a pretty good one, pretty decent. Not as good as some of the previous years variants that I've had, but not as bad as some either. This is kind of middle of the road. Not exactly sure how much I paid for this one, because whenever I picked it up, I picked up a whole bunch of stuff. I would say it's probably in the $20 to $25 range. Is it worth it? That's up to you. Your situation, your financial status, or whatever. I would say if you could find it on tap, try it first. I will say that whenever I had it on draft on Black Friday, it kind of falls in line with what I'm getting out of the bottle on this one. On Black Friday, there was another brewery, the local brewery to me, that released their version of a Bananas Foster Stout as well. I think I'm going to try to get that one up pretty soon, just to kind of have like a comparison to see how it compares to this guy, and see if like maybe the bananas in that one are a little bit more prevalent. Not mad at this one at all. Just wish there was a little bit more balance to it. Yeah, like I said, if you see it out on tap somewhere, it's definitely worth a try. It's definitely worth a pour. Slight letdown from what I was expecting. I had high hopes for this one, but that being said, I'm still going to enjoy this one. I think it's I don't think it's a drain pour at all. Have you had this beer? Let me know what you thought of it down in the comments below, and let me know about how your Black Friday shopping went? Were you able to get everything that you were looking for? How readily available was everything to you? I know that some of the stores I went to, they didn't get as much as they did last year for 2022, but still I had absolutely no issue picking up whatever I wanted. That's all I got for this one. I'm going to enjoy the rest of it. Hope y'all find one to enjoy as well. Cheers.